Hi there, my name's Leo King and I'm here today to talk to you about my mum's delicious oat roast. My mum claims that oat roast is a recipe that she made up. What you do basically is you fry some onions in some butter, you add in a big dollop of Marmite and a sprinkle of mixed herbs, and then about a cup full of oats, and then in her words a fist-sized pile of grated cheese and an egg, then you put it in the oven and it makes some sort of savoury flapjack. Obviously, because my mum made this up, it doesn't really have any cultural significance because it doesn't belong to any particular culture, unless you consider my family to be a culture, which in a way it is. But it has a lot of personal significance. It reminds me of sitting around the dining room table while my grandparents were still alive, eating this homemade weird concoction. But the beautiful thing is that everybody likes it and it's really nice. And my mum's a vegetarian, so she eats it as well instead of her cooking herself something separate and us all having meat. And it's not that it brings us all together, because we're all together anyway, we got together to see each other. But it's just that my mum can create this dish that everyone enjoys while they're together. And I think that's really nice. Some of you may be thinking, I've heard of oat roast before. And if you are, that's new to me and my mum's a liar. But let's say my mum isn't a liar for now. But anyway, the ingredients. So we've got butter. Butter's been about really since people have been drinking milk. You just churn the milk and do other buttery stuff to it. Onions. Onions are quite an important factor in this dish. In fact, they give it most of its taste. Onions have been around for thousands and thousands of years, ever since before agriculture. Hunter-gatherers probably harvested onions. They were believed by the ancient Egyptians to represent eternal life. In fact, they were little onions in King Ramses IV's eye sockets. Onions have been proven to have certain qualities in them which help prevent asthma attacks and even cancer. But who cares about onions? The next obvious ingredient would be oats. Oats make up the whole body of this recipe. They make it into what it is. It can snap. It wouldn't be anything if it didn't have oats in it. It would just be onion and cheese. Oats have been around forever, but they've been cultivated and harvested since about the 18th century, primarily in Scotland and Canada, and a little bit in England. And the USA relied mostly throughout for about 100 years on Canada and Scotland for the transportation of oats. Oats are mostly used in cereal, but obviously now we've been starting to make flapjacks and things and oaty bread. But oats are really boring. And then of course, Marmite. Well, Marmite isn't really a key ingredient in this because you could put anything in it really. But Marmite is yeast extract, and it was invented in 1902, founded by the Marmite Company. And interesting actually, it was banned in Denmark recently, prohibited under the law for not allowing foods into the country that have added vitamins, because it may be dangerous to pregnant women, or well, just to their general public. I want an egg. But we don't really want to get into a debate about which came first, the egg or the chicken. And then there you have it. You preheat the oven to gas 4, chuck it in for 20 minutes and it comes out looking like this. It's quite nice. Please feel free to ask me any questions.